Talking to your parents and guardians about sex can be very uncomfortable. It's a conversation that both the student and the parent are likely to avoid. Sex is very natural, and it will happen with or without being knowledgeable on the subject. When I was younger, there was a huge stigma around sex, especially for women. It was viewed as a very, very dirty thing. And what do teenagers do when their parents tell them not to do something? They do it anyway. It's human nature. I'll be talking about how sexual education will prevent unplanned pregnancies, sexual violence, and STDs. Without sexual education, teenagers and youth are more likely to experience unplanned pregnancies, STDs, and sexual violence. Researchers from the University of Washington found out that adolescents who receive comprehensive sexual education are significantly less likely to become pregnant than adolescents who receive abstinence till marriage or no formal sexual education at all. There's only one state that requires instruction on consent. And how are we supposed to expect our young people to know what consent is? How are we supposed to let our men and young women know when they've been sexually assaulted or something along those lines? Sexual education can help prevent risk of STDs by providing info to young people about reproductive issues and encouraging the use of contraceptives and STD protection. Sexual education is not being taken seriously in school because of the stigma around it, and also because they are afraid of how the parents will react. But I'm sure the parents would be much happier having their student being knowledgeable on the subject than them coming home with an unplanned pregnancy, STD, or saying, "Mom, I've been sexually violated," or something along those lines. Sex will happen to you if you're prepared or not. I cannot stress this enough. And my plan will help young people understand the responsibilities that go along with having sex. I would like to implement for the Pennsylvania Commonwealth to have 1 year of sexual education from either 9th grade to 12th grade. And they can choose whatever year they would like, but it would need to be completed because sexual education is a must. It's a must. And we need to give the brightest future for our children possible. And this is a step in doing so. We need to guide them in the right direction and give them all the knowledge around sex that we can to help them and prevent them from bad things happening to them. And I think that we can all agree on that.